Okay, so hello and welcome to yet another Gaming Masters video. So today I'm going to be walking you through the brand new Battlefield user interface. So this is currently in closed alpha, so you won't be able to try this out for yourself just as of yet, unless you're in the alpha, and it currently only supports Battlefield 4 multiplayer. But it's a really interesting user interface. Now, I personally still prefer Battlelog, but I wanted to show you around this new user interface. It is still in alpha, it's still in testing, so not all of the features are here just as of yet, and not all of them are necessarily working as they should be. So you launch up the game and you'll be met with this user interface. It's going to be, I believe, only on PC. It would make sense if it's only on PC, because the way that it works is it is basically going to replace, well, run alongside. It's not been confirmed yet as to if Battlelog is going to be shut or not. However, basically the user interface is where you can have a central hub for all of your latest Battlefield games. So, on the left hand side here, we have the Battlefield 4 icon, which is currently activated. We then have Battlefield 1, which obviously isn't out publicly yet. There is a alpha running for it at the moment, if you have been invited to it by EA. But otherwise you can't play it right now until the open beta, and then October the 21st for Battlefield 1. Then we're also having Battlefield Hardline added as well. There's been no mention of Battlefield 3 at all during the closed alpha interface testing, so we don't know what's happening with the Battlefield 3 title, whether it's going to be added to this interface, whether Battlelog's going to still be running. The same with Medal of Honor Warfighter as well, which also hasn't been added to this user interface. I'd be surprised if they don't keep Battlefield 3 running, because Battlefield 3 is still fairly popular. I'm not sure about Medal of Honor though. We'll have to wait and see. Then you have this career thing. I assume that this is going to be something like a profile, similar to your Battlelog profile, so it will have your veteran status, your bio, which games you've played, your latest unlocks, your latest news. You can have like Battlelog feed that you typically get nowadays on the Battlelog website. And then you can also click on read as well, which will bring you to all of the latest news regarding the event. So, regarding the title, sorry. So here we have a test post here where they're basically testing to make sure that the newsfeed is working. But it's about Battlefield 1, and the champion has been crowned for Battlefield 4 ESL 1, which is a news story that they've kind of like put into there. You also have news mixed up upon here on the front screen as well, so you can have your favourite servers. You then have bits of news, edited picks as well, popular servers, and then also servers you played on previously for you to check out. Then you also have the server browser that we briefly saw earlier on today. So you can go through all of the different game modes here for your normal user interface. You then have maps as well. So, as you can see here, all of the different maps. I would like to see possibly a category for each of these maps. So you can say, oh, this is in the Operations DLC, this is a free map, or this is in Final Stand, for example. That would be a useful feature. Then we also have number of slots as well, your game size as well, so your normal filter options, your filter by name, and then as you can see here, you can just go through this in a bit of a bigger screen, so you can see all of the information. I can imagine that they'll probably have a description of the map on the right hand side along with an image up here once this is fully out as well, and it would be the same with game modes. They've started doing that with game modes, so be surprised if they don't do that with the maps as well. Type, your usual, so it would be the official, ranked, unranked, private. Tick rate you can select on PC. I believe you can't do that on console, or if you can, there's only two options. I think it's 30 and 60. Then preset as well, so new players, which is new filter, I believe. Then you also have classic, custom, infantry, hardcore, and normal. Also your region stuff, miscellaneous settings, so you can choose if you want friendly fire on or off. You can also choose your rules as well, so how quickly the vehicles spawn and things like that. So it's been fairly well done over on that side of the user interface. So you can also do your standard quick match option, where you can just click the game mode. Now this is something that you probably would have seen on console. I'm not sure how much it's been used over on the PC battle log side of stuff. I personally haven't used it for the PC side. I'm not sure if it's on the PC side, so that will be interesting. Then you also have the favorites as well, so you can cycle between the recent servers that you've been on, which currently isn't showing for me, your favorite servers, which currently isn't showing for me, and then also your normal server browser, which we're back at here as well. So then also there's the campaign options up here, and the soldier options as well. Currently these are grayed out, so we haven't been able to test these. Can't show you them either at the moment because they're not out. However, I can imagine the campaign will be showing all of your different campaign items, like launch the campaign, and then the soldier bit would be you can customize your character, your loadout, your battle packs, your dog tags, etc. For Battlefield 4. And then if you click on more, you also have the options settings here, so you can change the game options for all of your different key bindings, gameplay, audio, video. So that's all there, ready and waiting for you, and that will take effect in Battlefield 4 itself. Now, you will also have your rank and how far into next rank shown up in this corner here, and the name of the game that you're currently on here. So I can imagine that once you're a premium member, you will get a premium message here, and then, yeah, it will be interesting to see how the rest of it turns out. I can't imagine it's going to be particularly long until more features start rolling out. Then, if you slide over onto the right hand side, you can see that Battle Log has been integrated into this user interface. So I believe on one of the versions that I've played, I think this was the older version, you could page between your friends list. So it was out of 5 pages, so that was useful. You can scroll through all of your friends here, get your party up to date here, so you can get your squad sorted before going into game. That's something that you couldn't really do on PC. You could do it on console. Then you can also see what your friends are currently doing. You can invite them to a party, and there isn't really much else that you can do through this right now. It'd be nice to have a messaging facility as well. Whether that will happen, currently unknown, and it would also be possibly nice to have a few other features added, for example, customizing your profile and stuff like that. However, if Battle Log is still going to be around, whether it's needed, I kind of understand why it's not been added just as of yet, because we don't know what the future of Battle Log is. I hope you found this video useful. A brief overview of what the Battlefield user interface looks like. As you can see here, just clicking on multiplayer, you have the quick match test range, etc., all launchable from on that tab. So yeah, I've got fairly high hopes for the brand new Battlefield experience, which EA and DICE have been working on, I'm sure, for quite a while now. If you do have any questions regarding the user interface, just drop me a message down below in the a comment down below, and I'll respond to you as quick as possible. some things I may be limited as to what I can say, some things I might not know. For example, what's happening with Battlefield 3, when is this feature coming, when is that feature coming, what's happening in the future. I don't know that as of yet, so I can't provide any opinion or insight into that for you guys. If there are any updates to this in the near future, or any time in the future, I will let you know, and I'll just upload a video with a few of the changes and things like that. I'm going to be starting up the Battle News series once again very soon. What's going to be covered in it, I'm not 100% sure as of yet, but do stay tuned on the channel for all of the latest Battlefield 4, Hardline, Battlefield 1, Battlefield Interface, Battle Log, all of the latest Battlefield news will be covered on our channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and of course, as always, subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon.